Hey everyone, this is Joanne coming to you live from New York. I'm also known as #UnicornBoss. So as you guys are jumping online tonight, make sure to go ahead and hit me up with some unicorn emojis because those are my jam. If you're grabbing me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. And if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. So I'm super excited tonight, you guys. We're going to be doing a really quick and easy keto kitchen, and we're going to be playing with the air fryer a little bit tonight. So super excited. I'm still kind of learning to use mine, so I'll kind of walk you through my first experience and all the tips and the tricks, and I just can't believe how quickly and easy you could do like a really nice dinner in like 8 minutes. So if you guys have an air fryer, go ahead and comment air fryer below, and feel free to share any of your favorite tips, tricks, goodies, whatever it is that you do with it. I'm ready to learn all of the things. So if you're grabbing me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1, and if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. By the way, if you're a brand new friend, don't forget to comment new below so that way I can circle back around and connect with you. I've got a ton of brand new friends, so if you're brand new to me, welcome to my page. I'm super excited to get to know you a little bit better, and make sure you don't forget to also follow my page as well. So if you just click on my face, it will take you over to my page, and from there you can click follow. I am starting to max out my friends list, so I want to make sure you don't miss out on all of the fun keto things that we do on my page here. And if you're keto, don't forget to comment keto and let me know how long you've been on the journey. If you're brand new to me, I've been keto since October, so it's been a hot minute now. I can't say that I'm brand new anymore. I'm down 50 pounds, over 50 pounds, and just loving this lifestyle and this journey. So let me say hi to a few people that are popping on real quick. Welcome. Let's see who we've got here. Whew, bunch of you guys. Andrew, Cassandra, Shelly, Renee, Carmen. Hi, Renee, Debbie, Peter, Angela. Awesome. Denise, thank you all so much for jumping on. So sorry it's a little bit late tonight. Quick side story. I just led the most amazing training for my team. I'm like super high vibe and excited right now. It came out awesome. So I had a great job. I had a great time. So if you're on my team and you had a great time at the training tonight, make sure you go ahead and give me some love. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is going to be a quick and easy keto kitchen. And I don't know how we're going to do this exactly because normally I cook on this side, but my air fryer is on this side, so hopefully the camera angles won't be too bad. Hey Peter, I'm doing great. Hi Melissa, welcome. So who has an air fryer here? Does anybody have one? I'd be curious to know. I picked up my air fryer recently at Target. At the time it was going for I think $89, and it's one of the larger ones. It's the 3.4 quart. So I've only made steak in it once and I really loved it. And by the way, this is the steak from the butcher box. So if you guys are interested in signing up for the Butcher Box, they do have a great code that lets you get, some free bacon and steaks and stuff like that. So if you're interested, you can just comment Butcher Box below, and I'll make sure I share that with you all. But the steak came out super ooey, gooey, delicious. I mean, it was just so juicy. Really had like a nice sear on it almost. It was really, really cool. It kind of takes the guesswork out of making that perfect steak. I'm not very good at that. So yeah, and I can totally relate to you, Melissa. I've been asking to get an air fryer for a few years now, and it's one of those things that kind of always slips between the cracks because it is kind of like $100. I got mine for $89. I think I got sidetracked. So yeah. They are charging, some of the stores wanted like $130 for it, so it's usually not that pricey. So if you can find the one that's just under $90, that's what I got, and it's pretty good, and I'll show you what it looks like in a quick minute. Denise says she loves her air fryer too. Awesome. So really simple and easy to do. And let me see, maybe I'll actually like turn you around real quickly so we can look at the air fryer together before I get my hands all juicy from the Butcher Box meat. So hey everybody, I see a bunch of you guys still popping on. I'm just going to show you what the air fryer looks like real quick for anybody that's curious. So there we go, that's what it looks like. So next to my salt and pepper shaker, you can kind of get the idea on how big it is. I know I had a few people questioning. So it's a little bit tall, but it's about the size, it took up the same space that turn you back around. It takes up about the same space that my Sorry, I know that's like so awful when I move you all around like that, so I apologize. Takes about the same space that my toaster oven used to. So I just took the toaster oven out of there and put the air fryer in that space. So it's very easy to make a steak in here, you guys. You're gonna be mind blown. Hi Maria, thanks for popping on. So I've got a nice, I think this is a strip steak from the butcher box here. I'm just going to season it with some salt and pepper real quick. Pan fry, that's awesome, Peter. I haven't had very much, good Lord, let me start that over. I haven't had much success with pan frying steaks because sometimes they can get that livery taste. Has that happened to anybody? So I usually don't want to do steaks in the pan. So if you're good enough at that and you could pull it off, by all means, I give you all of the love. So I got this air fryer at Target and it was a really great price. It was $89. So I'm just gonna start with getting a lot of nice fresh cracked pepper on here. Hey Carol, welcome. And we're gonna do the same with some salt. And I actually didn't even use olive oil or anything. There's plenty of juices that come out of this. It's pretty spectacular. And my boyfriend is one of those people, he loves steaks and he loves ribeyes. We made ribeyes in this last week or maybe Monday. I just had it, just got it the other day. So, what was I going to say? So we made the ribeyes in it, and like he would normally use a steak sauce, and it was so tender and juicy, we didn't even need a steak sauce for it. So it's pretty exciting. So I'm just doing some fresh cracked salt now. The key to a good steak is making sure you take the time to season it really well. And you don't have to, it doesn't need to be rocket science. So I did this and it came out perfect, so don't be afraid. Christina, so I got the salt and pepper shakers, I believe on HSN or QVC. Sorry, I hate to be one of those. It was like a really good deal around the holidays. These are the Wolfgang Puck ones and they come in different colors. So yeah, I like it. They're kind of like, helps keep my kitchen, I don't know, moving and fancy and flowing. I don't know, they give me joy, so whatever. So now I'm just going to add, this technically says it's a chicken grilling blend, but it tastes delicious on the steak as well. It's by Mrs. Dash. Definitely keto friendly. There's nothing in here that's going to break your ketosis or anything like that. So it's got garlic, onion, spices, oregano, rosemary, basil, sage, thyme, a little cayenne pepper, coriander, so paprika. So this rub tasted really, really good on the steaks. So I swear it tastes really good. The noise, it was probably when I was grinding the salt and pepper on the steak here. So I've got an electronic grinder, so it makes that noise. Okay, so let's go ahead and just season this up and throw it on the steak here. So I was like really generous with it. I just put it right on there. And then just kind of take a minute and rub it in. And my hands are clean, by the way, for all of my kitchen gurus. I am not that versed in the kitchen, but I am learning and I'm really growing on my keto journey. I'm loving it. So if you're keto, feel free to shout out and share with me how long you've been keto and how much weight you've lost. I would love to cheer you on. So there we go. So I'm gonna just kind of let this sit here and absorb and rest for a quick minute. And then we're gonna preheat the air fryer. So it takes about 4 minutes to preheat it to get it to like a nice cooking, I don't know, temperature. So give me a quick minute. I just wanna wash my hands real quick so I can touch the air fryer and not contaminate, but I'll be right back in a quick second. Okay, very good. How are you all doing? Hanging in there? Happy hump day, by the way. We're halfway through the work week. I am excited. I was not feeling so well earlier in the day, so I had to take a rest for a few minutes. So I'm gonna take you down again and we're gonna turn the camera around. I'm just gonna show you how quick and easy it is to preheat the air fryer. So, here. Okay, awesome. So here we go. So I'm gonna set it to 400. Oops. So you can just go down here. We're just gonna go down to 4 minutes. And then I'm gonna set it to 400. And then if we just leave it for a minute, it should start to turn on all on its own. So there we go. We're preheating right now, 400 degrees for 4 minutes. You can't beat that, right? Quick and easy. Nothing like preheating your oven for, I don't know, what does it take, like 20 minutes to preheat an oven, which is so annoying. So let me see if I can get you over here. I apologize for all of the moving around. Welcome everybody. So, oh, you guys can't really see the air fryer from this angle. We will do our best. We'll get through this. So I apologize, this isn't the best angle. If I'm gonna be cooking with my air fryer more often, I may have to move it to a different place, but I've got a super small kitchen. Thank you all, by the way, for the shares. I so appreciate your love and support. So if you have a lot of fun on my page, if you enjoy the high vibe and you learn lots of things about keto, go ahead and feel free to share this video out. So I'm really excited to show you guys how amazing the steaks will come out with this one. So while we're kind of waiting, I think I saw somebody shared about their weight loss journey. Let me go back and grab it. Let's see here. Heather, keto for a year, strict keto since April and down 40 pounds. Awesome, girl. I am so, so proud of you. High fives. Great job. I'm down about 50-ish, 55-ish myself, and it's amazing what it can do for you. Some of my favorite things about the journey are the great energy and, I don't know, better sleep. What are some of your favorite things about keto? Go ahead and comment. I'd be curious to know. So by the way, I'm doing a little keto hack here. So if you're on with the keto police, you may not want to stay on this video here, but what do you like to have with your steak? What are some of your favorite things? Typically before I was keto, I used to like to have mashed potatoes, of course. So we can't do potatoes on keto. So it's super late and I kind of just want to eat and I don't want to go through the trouble of making my own cauliflower hash. So I do have one here that's pre-made. This is just frozen. So in a quick pinch, you can put together a dinner in like literally 8 minutes and have it be a done deal. So this is a mashed cauliflower. Goodness, I can't talk tonight, you guys. I am sorry. Mashed cauliflower. It's got sour cream and chives. It is a little high on the carbohydrate scale, but this is really like all the carbs I'm eating for my day, so it's gonna be totally fine. It's got 6 grams of total fat, 8 grams of total carbs, and there's 3 servings in this container. So if you're gonna eat the whole container, it's a lot of carbs. I would never eat that much. I only need like a scoop or 2, so I'll be fine. So that's a nice, easy way to kind of doctor up a quick dinner for you and your family or your special one, your loved one. So yeah, we're almost preheated here. We've got 2 more minutes. So better sleep, better mood, better fat loss, better digestive, better skin, all the betters. I always say that keto is hashtag all the betters because it literally is life. I love it so much. So you can do cheese on keto. You do have to be careful with your dairy because the carbs do add up pretty quickly, but a lot of keto foods will have cheese in them, cream. You want to do high fat. So if you're brand new and you're keto or maybe learning about keto, keto is high fat, moderate protein, and low carb. So myself personally, when I track my macros, I like my fats to be up over 100 grams of fat a day. I think my macro goal is 145. So as long as I get up over 100, I find that I'm doing really well, and that's been really successful for me. And yes, rice or mac and cheese with steak is like the jam. If you are not keto, macaroni and cheese is like my all-time favorite food, so for sure. Let's see what else we have here. Mushrooms. Ooh, mushrooms are so good, especially on steak, dear Lord. So almost done here. 1 more minute. It seems longer than it really is. It's just because we're like trying to kill time on camera here. But the good news is that we've got our steak seasoned and kind of marinating here almost. So yeah, thanks Linda for the love. I appreciate it. So yeah, I was so surprised and shocked at how great this steak came out. So I'm looking to get some radishes. Has anybody made like roasted radishes in lieu of like a French fry or potatoes? They're supposed to be really good on keto. So I'm thinking about roasting some radishes in the air fryer to see how it turns out. So it's beeping at me. It's ready, you all. So, okay, let me see if I can move you all over here so you can see if we can get the air fryer so you guys can see. So I'm just gonna load it with the steak right now and turn it on, and I'll show you what that looks like. So just bear with me a quick minute here. So I just try to move it out, so hopefully if I turn the camera you can actually see it. So you can kind of see the air fryer. I'm gonna have to come up with something better, you guys, but for right now, this is gonna have to do, so I apologize for that. All right, so now all we've got to do is if you open this drawer up, this is what the inside of the fryer looks like. So you can fill it up with all of your goodies and then pop it back in. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my steak inside. And depending on which air fryer you get, some of them have some pre-built settings. So I like this one. It's got the touch screen. So like, you know, if you weren't keto and you wanted to do French fries, you know, it's like it's got a French fry option, it's got a steak option, a meat option. So I'll kind of like show you what that looks like when we put it in here. So if you want to do, we did like medium to medium rare steaks on Monday or Tuesday when I first tried this. So I set it on the steak option for 400 degrees and I ran it for 6 minutes. So you can always do longer if you need to, if you want to cook it more, but usually 5 or 6 minutes is kind of enough to leave it a little bit pink inside. So let's go ahead and give it a try. So let me put it in here. I'm just gonna pick it up, sorry y'all. Okay. Got it in there. Let me just wash my hands one more time and then we'll get it going. Okay, very good. So I'm gonna pop this in. That easy. Okay, and then let me bring it closer and I'll turn the camera around. I want you to see what the screen looks like. So sorry we're moving around so much tonight, y'all. I do apologize. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this. I think we start with power here. So we're gonna hit power and then we're gonna do M. And you can see the different icons light up here. So that's the one for French fries and chicken. So we want the one for steak. 400 is good, but I don't want to do 12 minutes. I'm going to start it at 6 minutes and we'll see how it does there. And after a few moments, when you don't touch it, it's going to turn on. So there we go. It's running, you guys. You can see it's pretty quiet, right? Can you all hear it? So it's super quiet. It's kind of like a convection oven. Whew. Sorry, I'm getting you guys all over the place here. Oh, I hate that. I hate it when people move the camera around when they're live, but we'll have to do for right now. So air fryer is brand new, Catherine. My first time really trying it, especially with y'all. I did do, I made ribeyes in it on Monday or Tuesday and they came out fantastic. So super juicy. It gets, like a nice sear on it almost, juicy, like the juiciest steak I've ever had before. I didn't need a sauce or anything, and I just did a little bit of a rub like this, and I just wung it and it was perfect. So yeah, I'm excited to try all of the things in the air fryer. So if you have one and you have some fun things that you're making with it, feel free to go ahead and comment and share here with us all so we can all learn. I did do a post on my page and a bunch of people have commented and shared. You could even bread pork chops or chicken in there. So if you do like pork rinds and you crush it up with some Parmesan in there and some herbs and stuff like that, you can then throw it in your air fryer. You can make wings in it. I'm trying to think of all the things that are keto that you can do in there. It comes, this model here comes with a nice little cookbook. Of course, some of it isn't keto, so you'll have to modify it, of course. But yeah. Supposedly you can even do like cakes in here and stuff. So you could do like some, maybe like almost like a keto bread. So I'm really excited to play around with all of the things. This has got shrimp. You can do bacon in here. I mean, look at how great that looks. This is a beef roll-up. Sounds good to me, y'all. Chicken tenders. So yeah, ribeyes, turkey, chicken. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you can do with it, so I'm really, really excited. So we've got a few more minutes, 4 more minutes before the steak is gonna be ready, and I'm gonna pull it out live so you guys can all see what it looks like. So let me know, what keto questions do you guys have? I'm definitely here at your disposal. Hopefully you'll ask me a question that I actually know. The last time I asked for keto questions, somebody asked a really hard one, but you know, that's what I do on my page. Like, I'm absolutely real and 100% with y'all. And one of the reasons why I started doing this and sharing was because I was really scared of keto and it seemed really hard and I didn't know what a macro was and it all seemed like really scary. And then I started playing around with it and I'm like, you know, it's actually not that hard. I kind of want to share this with people, especially once I saw what great things it did for me. So if you need help with your macros at all, if you have any questions, feel free to throw them in the video here and I will do my very best to help. I'm definitely not an expert by any means. I just truly love this. I really do. I love what this has done for me and how much it has changed my life. So Linda says, I love roasted radishes. Oh no, nobody would eat them? I heard they taste just like potatoes. So yeah, I want to try it. Broccoli and cheese sauce or buttered Brussels sprouts with steak. That sounds great, Peter. And you can definitely have all of those things. They're definitely keto. So the fasting starts. So if you're joining me, ooh, I'm getting the low power icon. So hopefully our battery won't die here, y'all. Maybe I should try and plug you in. Let's see here. Oh, there's no cord over here. Let me see how bad it is on the battery. I might have to sneak away and get my, oh, I can't even tell what the battery is. Oh, that's scary. Hopefully I won't lose you all. I've got 3 minutes. Let's see here. It's not scary or difficult. It's just you kind of need a little bit of education to get started. I would like to get a pressure cooker eventually, Catherine. So Ginger, if you're joining me on the fast, we start on the 19th. So if you need any more information, feel free to send me a private message. I do have a bunch of people in the group engaged and ready to go. Everyone's macros should not be the same, Paulette. I like to use the Senza app, S-E-N-Z-A, so feel free to comment and share and let me know what your favorite keto app is. I used to use Carb Manager and my Fitness Pal, but I really love Senza, so if you're trying some of those other competitors, I would encourage you to try switching over. I really like the perks of Senza, and I find the database to be a lot more accurate. Plus, it's got a nice scanner option, so when you need to add multiple ingredients and get together to create recipes, it's very easy to do. You can just scan everything and it combines it into one recipe, which is really nice. No, it's not necessarily portion controlled, Peter. It's more about focusing to hit your macronutrients. So like I said, I try and get up over 100 grams of fat. My proteins are usually about 80, 85 grams of protein, and then you want to typically stay under 20 to 25 grams of carbs each day. So it's very low carb. So I'm worried that I'm going to lose you all. So give me 2 seconds. I want to run and grab a charger. I'm so sorry. This is like a hot mess tonight, but these are good questions. So keep commenting and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back. We made it, y'all. Hopefully that wasn't too bad. Hopefully this will reach far enough. Okay, let's see here. I would hate to lose the live video right in the middle. I've done hundreds of live videos and this is my first time that's ever happened. So hopefully we are good here. Okay, let's see what other questions you guys have. Oh, perfect timing. It just went off. Let's see here. Sonia says she loves the air fryer and especially for bacon. I can't wait to try the bacon from the butcher box in there. Their bacon is so delicious. I didn't notice that the food stuck last time, but I'm still learning. So let's see here. Can you do air fry for the broccoli and cauliflower? Wow, that sounds like a good idea. I'll have to look into it, Michelle. I'm actually not sure. I was thinking that this would be mostly for things that you would want to bake, but roasting veggies is technically something you would do in the oven, so I don't see why not. So let me go ahead and hopefully you guys can kind of see. Let me get a plate. Okay, so let's go ahead and take the steak out and see what it looks like. Whew! Looks pretty good, you guys. We may have to cook it a smidge longer, but what do you all think? I mean, doesn't that look super delicious, yummy? You can see some of the fat on there. Looks nice and roasted, right? We've got a nice little sear on here. So just be careful. The air fryer can get hot, so just be careful, you guys, when you're working with it. Let me go ahead and see if I can get the steak out. comes with one of these, by the way, so if you wanted to like make the basket half and half, so if you wanted to do like roasted radishes with something else, you could, which is pretty neat. So there's the other side. You can see it's steaming hot, and the fat on the side there got really caramelly and brown, right? Looks great, doesn't it? I swear to God, you guys, it tastes so, so good. Really delicious. There's a little bit of oil that fell out in the bottom here, but not too much. For keto, we're really not worried about losing the fats because, you know, healthy fat is good for you. But that's essentially why the air fryer was, I guess, invented to help get rid of some of those fats. So let me go ahead and cut into this and see what it looks like. Normally I would let this rest here just a little bit longer. You're supposed to rest before you cut it. But I'm kind of curious to see what it looks like here. So that came out pretty medium. So if you wanted it rare or rarer, I would just let it cook less. So there you go, check it out. Oh my gosh, the juice is like dripping everywhere, you guys. Did you see that? Sorry. So, dude, the juice is literally dripping right out of it. Isn't that amazing? So it's nice and medium. Look at all of that juice. I mean, it's crazy. And it tastes so good, you guys. So I'll try a piece here live together with you all so you can check it out. But what do you guys think? Are you impressed at all? Would what end up in how many pieces? I missed that. I'm glad you think it looks great, Andrew. Actually, I don't know how much protein is in this steak. I didn't even put it in my macro app. But I'll look up on the package and see how many ounces it is. I probably wouldn't eat all of this. I don't know, unless I was being like super indulgent. So let me get a smaller piece here. I've got really terrible knives, so that will be the next thing that I invest in is better knives. So, oh my God, you guys, so good. It melts in your mouth. It's so soft. You can see I'm not like chewing. Doing the happy dance right now. And you can see it's nice and juicy. I mean, it really is wonderful. So, I mean, you can't beat that. 6 to 7, 8 minutes to have a nice, juicy, delicious steak. I'm like, there's so much juices in my mouth. I'm like trying to talk to and having trouble, so I apologize. So yeah, I mean, you can do any kind of side and veggie that you wanted to do with this. Yes, you can put the steak in the air fryer, right, Sonia? Isn't that cool? So, I mean, you could do I don't know, some green beans. Like I said, I'm gonna cheat tonight and just make it quick and easy, and I'm gonna do some pre-made mashed cauliflower with sour cream and stuff like that, but the possibilities are really endless. So I'm really excited to share some more keto stuff with you about the air fryer. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video tonight, and sorry we were like moving all around. It's a brand new thing, so hopefully next video will be a little bit better for that. And for those of you that are curious, I did get this one at Target for, I think it was $89. We did see it in Kohl's and a few other places for well over $100. I think I saw one for like $135, and it was the same model. So just make sure you do your homework and do your pricing. I wouldn't pay more than like 90 bucks for it. That seems like that's the going rate. So if you guys had a great time and you enjoyed the video tonight, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Go ahead and send me a friend request if we're not connected yet, and then go ahead and share this video out. I so appreciate your love and support. Have a great night, you guys. I'll be back to chat with you guys again soon. Take care.